FlipShare.org, here to talk a little about why we chose social media as our outlet. As you know, we got started several years ago when my then 3-year-old daughter saw her dad having an insulin reaction that ended up with him going to the hospital. It was a scary moment. There wasn't information out there for us, and so the idea of diabeticparents.org came about. We started mainly on social networking sites because that's where we were able to find a lot of people that were in our same situation when we started the site, and that's where a lot of our information came from. A lot of our searches started and ended on social networking sites. There was a lot of other people out there looking for information, for help. Social media has been hugely important to us in our growth of our website, as well as us personally. As you know, we go through a lot of changes when you get married, and in a 10-year period of time, we go through marriage, your first career, graduating from college, having your first child, being kicked off mom and dad's insurance, and now it being your responsibility, and that's a huge shocker in itself to see how much insulin supplies cost you. So all those things in a 10-year period of time that we went through, and there's not a lot of answers on the emotional level for us. We go to our doctor and we ask a question about our diabetes, we'll get an answer back. But on the emotional side of things, you ask a question, and a lot of times they may not have the answers for you, or may not know how to answer you. For instance, my husband had a moment when his A1C levels went through the roof. He had just changed jobs. He went from a job where he was on his feet 90% of the day to a job where he was sitting. And he was eating out at a lot of restaurants because that was his job now. And so his A1C levels, or his levels that measure how your diabetes has been managed over the last several months, it was very elevated. And so he went to his doctor and said, hey, I understand this is the reason why. How do I carb count better when I'm at restaurants? And that may not have carb counts available. And the answers he got weren't that applicable. They didn't help him manage his diabetes better. And he actually struggled on still trying to get those numbers right. And so we turned to the internet, and he was able to find other people that were living in his same situation and also had the same jobs that he did. And he was able to connect with them and find answers to his questions. Recently, our family was just notified that our insulin pump supply company will no longer be covering our specific insulin pump supplies. So normally I would ask my doctor, call him up, hey, what can we do? What other insulin pump supply companies do we have? And it would take a good day or two to get an answer back. Well, I go on the internet, there's a website, type in, hey, any insulin pump supply companies. Within 10 minutes, I have 10 different answers on different pump supply companies that I can go look at. And so social networking is something that I think is very important, and I think a lot of people are recognizing that we need it. Is it the only answer? Absolutely not. Our doctors are so important, and I don't know what we do without our doctor. Our doctor is amazing, and is always constantly reading up on what his condition, and I think it's great, and we feel like we are notified of the most top-notch information that's available to us. But a lot of times it's the emotional side that we struggle with. Me as a spouse, and feeling like I'm sick, I'm there alone, or I'm taking care of the kids, and feeling like I just wish I had a support system that understood what I was going through at that moment. And for him, sometimes, as I mentioned before, questions like that where the answer that he gets may not be applicable in the situation, and trying to find someone who is in the same boat as he is. And so I think as far as that goes, social networking has been hugely important to the diabetes community. And we're grateful that we have the opportunity to help out with that, and that we're able to address those needs and help people find information on things that they struggle with, like career, marriage, single parenting, being a spouse, someone who has diabetes, adoption, child, raising kids, and those kinds of things. And we're so grateful we're able to fill that need in the community.